What's up everyone, Sick Eric back again with another video, and today we're going to be doing my thoughts / review of the Samsung Galaxy S20 Fan Edition. I've had this phone going on 4 weeks, a little over 4 weeks, and I've been meaning to do my review on it, so I'm going to go ahead and do that right now. So this phone came out a little over a month ago, about a month ago. Really excellent phone. You could probably get it on sale right now. When it came out, it was $6.99. Of course, they had a whole bunch of deals on it. My deal was get the phone for free on T-Mobile when you add a line, and that's what I did with this one. And as you can see, I already added a skin on here. Very excellent phone. I got my notes right here for this review, so I could go ahead and keep track of everything. So really nice phone. There's a lot of stuff I like on here. Very few things that I do not like, which is great. You know, I like phones that do everything they're supposed to do, and this is one of those devices. The S20 FE is really nice. It's a flagship phone, but not a flagship phone between the S20 and the S20 Plus. But what the Note 20 should have been is what this is. So really nice. We're going to start off with the display. So this display is absolutely excellent. It's a 6.5 inch full HD plus 1080 by 2400, and this display does have 120 hertz refresh rate, so that's really excellent. You get the high smoothness, motion smoothness right here, and yeah, you can do either 60 hertz or 120 hertz. There's no in between, but do yourself a favor and just keep it on 120 hertz. You will not look back. This phone is absolutely smooth. Bezels on here are a little bit big. They're not too bad, but you definitely notice them a little bit, especially the bottom and on the top, considering, you know, most flagships are completely bezel-less like the Note series or the S20 series. But it is not a deal breaker. This display is really nice. You get a lot of options on here. You get vivid and natural, and you could also do advanced and things like that. So really nice display. No problems here. You could definitely see it outside perfectly fine. Videos on here look nice. It is a flat display, so you do not get those curved edges or accidental touches on here. Really excellent. I think that is one of the strongest selling points of this phone, is the beautiful display. Colors are great. Brightness, it gets bright enough, like I said, outside. Viewing angles are perfect on here. You don't get no glare on that, you know, if it had a curved edge on there. So really nice, excellent display. Going on to the cameras on here. Cameras on here are very good. Flagship quality, but not quite. But still, these cameras are very excellent. Another strong selling point of this phone is for the cameras. You do get a 12 megapixel main sensor, a 12 megapixel ultra wide, and then an 8 telephoto on here with a 32 megapixel front facing camera. So yeah, pictures of in here will be excellent. You'll probably seen some pictures flash on your screen taken with this phone. Really nice camera system on here. 4K on the front, 4K on the back. Really nice. And you do get a lot of options on here. You do get a live focus mode. You do get a live focus video mode. You get your single take that you get on any other flagship Samsung device. You even have Pro Video, which is really nice. You don't get that on a lot of lower grade, you know, smartphones. Are all made for, you know, Pro Video is made for the flagship boys, but this one has it all. So really excellent cameras on here. Like I said, you'll be seeing some pictures on your screen taken with this phone. Performance on here, you get the Snapdragon 865 processor, Android 10, One UI 2.5 out of the box. Very powerful. Especially for the price point. You do get a flagship processor. Now, I would have preferred 8 gigabytes as opposed to 6. I know there's an 8 gigabyte version of this phone out there, but on T-Mobile they only carry the 6 gigabyte of RAM, and that's what this is. It is really snappy. Not as snappy and as smooth as the OnePlus 8T, so keep that in mind. This phone is snappy and smooth, but for some reason the OnePlus 8T has the same processor, same refresh rate. It just feels a lot more faster than this phone. But don't get me wrong, this phone does not feel sluggish at all. Maybe opening some apps a little bit, or keeping those apps open sometimes because of that 6 gigabytes of RAM. But no issues here. This phone is an absolute beast, especially when it comes down to, you know, processing videos and rendering videos and things like that. Very, very nice. You do get UFS 3.1 storage, 128 gigabytes of internal memory with micro SD card expansion right up here at top. A lot of phones don't have that, and this phone, a lot of Samsung phones are still keeping that. So really, really nice. Performance is great, fast, snappy, quick. This price range come with the 765 processor, which is a mid-range processor. This one does not. Audio on here has been excellent. Stereo speakers, one stereo speaker at the bottom, and then you get your earpiece doubling as your second stereo speaker. Really, really nice, loud, crisp. You do have the option for Dolby on here, so you do get audio, movie, music, and voice. And then you also have a whole bunch of other equalizer options right here for your audio. You do get Bluetooth 5.0, which is really good. It's not 5.1, but it's still 5.0. But you do not get a headphone jack, which is kind of a bummer. I know the A71 5G had a headphone jack, and I would have loved to see Samsung bring that on over to the FE, but it's no deal breaker. Just get yourself a dongle, much like the one I've got right here. Now this is just a single dongle that I got from Google. It is for the Google Pixel, works excellent for these kind of phones, and the audio on here is just really, really nice. So no headphone jack, just get yourself a dongle and you'll be good to go. Battery life on here, it is a 4500 milliamp hour battery, 25 watt charging, 15 watt wireless charging, and I believe it is 4.5 watt reverse wireless charging, which means you can charge other devices on the back of your device. So that's really, really nice that they included that on over from their flagship phones. Let me see if I can find that. So yeah, wireless power share. It'll be ready to charge. You just turn that on and put some earbuds or something, or a smartwatch on the back, and you will be able to charge that. It's gonna charge slow, so I wouldn't recommend charging a smartphone or anything like that. But really, really nice that they include all of those different features on this device, bringing them over from the the flagship series. Battery life on here is great. You could easily get through a full day on a single charge, which is really, really nice. You do get fast charging, 25 watt fast charging. Of course, if you buy that charger, it does not come in the box. I believe it is the 18 watt that comes in the box, or 15 watt, and you'll have to of course get the 25 watt charger to charge this phone. For me, I'm using a charger from the V60 that I kept, and works just fine on here. Biometrics on here, you do get face unlock and a fingerprint sensor. This fingerprint sensor is optical, so it's not ultrasonic, so it's a little bit faster. And as far as security wise, it may not be as secure, but it's a little bit faster and a little bit more reliable to unlock your device. Apparently this fingerprint sensor is used in OnePlus devices, so it is really fast. You do get face unlock as well, so you can unlock your phone using your face. Of course, we're all wearing masks nowadays. That might be hard to do, but I still like that option when I'm at home. I can use face unlock just fine, and the fingerprint sensor does work really, really nicely on here. One thing I did forget to mention about the display, you do get an always on display, which I definitely really, really love my phones to have, is an always on display. It just brings a whole lot more information on here when the phone is off, and I love the clocks and things like that. So going on over to the build, you do get a plastic build on here, much like the Note 20, but for the price point, I do not mind. I went ahead and slapped a D-brand skin on here just to spice it up a little bit, and you're gonna have your phone in a case anyways, so it really doesn't matter. And honestly, with this D-brand skin, you do not tell that this phone is plastic. Build quality is really good. You do get aluminum sides for your frame. Just really nice looking phone. It's very sleek, very nice looking and clean. And I do have the mint green version, of course you can tell right there, but with the skin on, it is the mint green version. You do have a variety of colors to choose from. I think it's mint green, you got red, blue, or it's navy, white, lavender. You get a whole bunch of different colors, 7 different colors when you want to buy this phone, so you have a lot to choose from. And you know, to each his own. You can pick your favorite color and have that on there. It will suit anybody. The conclusion on this phone, it has all the perks of a flagship S20, of a flagship Note 20, but it is exactly at the right price, especially if you could get this on a deal. This phone is an absolute steal. You can find a whole bunch of deals out there, I'm sure, to get this discounted. As for me, like I said, this phone is free for me. I just added a line. I'm paying $20 a month on T-Mobile, and they are paying for this phone. So really nice deal on here. $699 if you want to, of course, just buy it outright. I'm not sure the price went down or anything, but it is a great deal. This is what the Note 20 should have been and should have been priced at, is a lower price, not $1,000 for a plastic back phone. This phone is definitely worth it. It runs like a $1,000 phone. It's fast, it's snappy. The only thing that's a downgrade is the plastic back, but like I said, you're gonna put a case on it anyways. It does not matter. You do get 5G on here. I forgot to mention that as well. Of course, for me, 5G is not really in my area that much, so I am unable to test it a lot. But when I do go out and it does connect to 5G, the speeds are really fast. But like I said, it's not in my area, so I have not been able to test it out. Wi-Fi on here is absolutely great. The signal stays strong even if I were to walk across the entire house. The phone still stays connected. If I go outside, still stays connected. Bluetooth quality on here is absolutely excellent. The audio is excellent on here. Really nice. Nothing to complain about this phone, other than those little, you know, things that I mentioned earlier. But other than that, this phone is definitely a go. Really nice specs, flagship quality, you know, processor, everything is on this phone. You do get One UI 2.5. Hopefully they are able to upgrade this to Android 11 3.0 One UI. Hopefully, keep your fingers crossed. I'm still looking for it, have not seen it. They do have it for the S20, but not the FE just yet. So with that being said, guys, that has been my thoughts and my review of the Samsung Galaxy S20 Fan Edition. Very nice phone. I am loving this phone. I have not looked back. There's a whole bunch of different features and just a whole bunch of different options you could get with this phone. Samsung is really the Swiss Army knife of smartphones. They have everything you could think of on here. Motions, gestures, you know, everything you could think of. Navigation gestures is on a Samsung phone. Yes, a lot of people may not like that. They want a cleaner interface. But like I said, Samsung is the Swiss Army knife of smartphones. Anything you can think of is on here, and they do it well. So with that being said, guys, hope you enjoyed this video. Give me a thumbs up if you did, thumbs down if you didn't. That is quite alright. This has been my thoughts and my review of the Samsung Galaxy S20 Fan Edition. Sorry for being late. I've got other phones that I'm trying to look at too, and I've been meaning to do this review for a while already. But a lot of people like that. You know, I don't just use the phone for a week and then do a review on it. I use the phone for quite some time, figure out if I like it or not, and then I'll do my review. And yeah, that's just the way I do things. So thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, hit that little notification bell for future notifications on this channel, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.